people of the internet, my fellow funnas, and welcome back to my channel! I am so sorry for not posting. Shit's gone down. I've just had a lot of school. I was so sick, like literally I couldn't talk. Like I don't know if I sound like it still, but I was like, I had the Black Plague, like it was really gross. And you know, videos just weren't, they weren't coming out. Just like some people I know. That was pun intentional. You should always keep the flow going, no matter what, always try to keep going. And I was like, bitch, I don't care what I have this weekend, I'm gonna film a video no matter what it is. So here it is! I needed to paint my nails anyways, so I was just thinking that we would do like a chill video where I painted my nails and talked to you about stuff that was going on. I know that this is like stolen from Dodie. Whenever I'm sick, I always watch like a bunch of Dodie. Since I have no friends, I can't be like her, so, you know, I'm talking to myself. Well, I'm talking to you guys. So let's just say that counts, okay? Okay, so let's get into the discussion or whatever, what's gonna happen, I don't know. Like today I was in church. I know I talk about church a lot. I don't want any of you guys to be like offended about that because I know that not all of you guys are religious, or you are and you're a different religion, and that's like 100% okay. It's not really because I want to force it on anyone, it's just because like a lot of funny things happen at church because Christians are freaking weird. During like this prayer homily, whatever, I think it's a homily, we were praying, you know, we have like people that we pray for or pray to or pray for, whatever. We pray, okay? Anyway, we were talking about candidates. And it was so funny because the person that was leading the prayers was like, this year I'd like to say, I hope everyone in their hearts realizes who the true candidate should be. Make sure that when you're voting, you're with your hearts and your mind and with God in mind. And I was just like, you know, these bitches are just saying don't vote for Donald Trump or else the world will go into damnation. No one vote for Trump. I was over at my grandparents' house today. My grandparents were talking about my aunt and uncle who went to this dinner place or something. There were like a bunch of other old people there because my aunt and uncle are pretty old. There was this old guy and he started choking. Everyone started freaking out and he like couldn't breathe and people tried to do the Heimlich and stuff but it wasn't working. And my aunt, who is religious as well, started like holding his hand and his leg or something like that, some body part, I don't know, hopefully not like, you know, his like testicles or something, and she was saying the Our Father and she was like freaking out, everyone was freaking out, you know, and she looks over and my uncle is just eating his food. Like this guy is choking on the ground, like dying, and my uncle is just like casually eating his food while there's someone freaking dying on the floor. And my aunt started yelling at him, obviously, because she was like, what are you doing? But then he made a really good point. He was like, well, what do you want me to do? Because there were so many people already around helping and stuff. They're like, how would he help? He'd just stand there. So like, why not eat your food? There's two sides of me. I'm either like really involved and I'm trying to like make sure that everyone stays calm, or I'm just like, you know what, whatever. Just chill, everyone. Just chill. That actually reminds me of a time, one time when we were at this 8th grade retreat, one of my friends fainted. He was like locking his knees for too long and everyone was freaking out. They thought he was like dying or having a seizure. And my teacher sent us all out of the room because, you know, she doesn't want us to see our friend like writhing on the floor. Everyone's freaking out. We're all outside. People are like, oh my god, he had a seizure. But I know that he didn't have a seizure because I've seen people have seizures before. I know a lot of people who have seizures. Everyone was like huddled in a huge group. Like we were all together. Like no one was really looking like they were, I don't know, exclusive. And I was like, no, you guys, it wasn't a seizure. He just passed out. And I was like explaining things to people. I was like calming their asses down. I was calming those titties. And then all of a sudden my friend gets called in by the teacher. Like she's like on the ground still like holding my friend's hand and they start talking and everyone's like, oh, what's happening? My friend, she comes outside. She walks straight up to me and I was really confused. I was like, okay, what? And my friend was like, our teacher says to stop gossiping. Bitch, what? Gossiping? The fudge are you talking about? My teacher, well, a kid literally passed out on the ground, like maybe even dying, we don't know. He's on the ground throwing up, and she's literally worried about someone starting rumors or being gossipy, even though I was literally calming people down and making sure that they don't freak out or cry. Who the fudge do you think you are? Bitch, there's fudging 30 other people in my class. I could go on about things that she's done to me. But yeah, I hated my 8th grade teacher. Sounds like I had a stroke. It was a short-headed T-Rex butthole. I need to calm down. Oh, I have all these cotton balls. That is too straight for me. Bye. I hope you guys like this video. Love you guys, whoever's watching, and I hope that you have a good week. I can't really sing you out. I'm sorry because I don't want to mess up my nails. I sound so basic and white. Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone now. Alright guys, see you next week. Bye. Fudge, I can't.